Hey guys, I am Foxtrot Delta, and welcome back to the first video of Star Trek Legacy, or anything else, that I have made since the start of the semester of college that I'm in. So it has been a while. And the first thing that I want to address is I see a number of comments asking where do I get Star Trek Legacy? How can I get the game? I know you have the link to the mod here, but where do we actually get Star Trek Legacy itself? And the answer to that is it's complicated. A lot of you want to know how I'm actually running it. Well, this is because years ago, maybe a decade or longer, I actually purchased the disc itself online. And so I have a physical copy of the disc. And I'm also running this on a Windows 8.1 machine, which is able to load it without any problems. So that's how I'm playing this. I bought the disc many years ago, and I'm running on a Windows 8.1 operating system, not Windows 10. I've heard that it can work on Windows 10. I personally have never had any luck. So really, the plan of action here is I'm going to be playing Star Trek Legacy until this computer dies, which it's been threatening to more and more often. And then from there, I really don't know what I'm going to do. So that is the situation as it stands with Star Trek Legacy. How do you get it these days? I don't really know. I do know that there are ways online to find older games, but I have not explored these possibilities for Star Trek Legacy. The only thing I can recommend, the best course of action you can take, is to actually go out and try to find an actual physical copy of the disc. Because that is guaranteed to work on older Windows operating systems like XP, probably Windows 7. It works for some crazy reason on Windows 8.1. You can try it on 10. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I recommend an actual physical copy of the game. And for those of you who do not have a DVD drive, my newer laptop does not. I really don't have an option for you. So, again, the best thing I can say is find an actual copy of the disc. And with that said and done, we are going to start our mission. So the last time we played, we were at The Squeeze, which was a mission to steal a new Klingon bird of prey. Now, this Klingon bird of prey supposedly had cloaking technology so advanced that I believe even other Klingon vessels could not really penetrate it. And the reason we're doing this is because, according to the in-game commentary from, I think it was Captain Kirk, he said that the theft of the Romulan cloaking device in the original series really did not help Starfleet out in the long term. It was a short-term gain, but the Romulans quickly updated their technology to detect their own cloaking devices, and so now we have to go get another one. So that is why we stole a cloaking device. Now, what is next after that? I honestly cannot recall, but we do have 5,400 command points here to spend, and some ships that we can remove and upgrade. So we have the Enterprise, of course, we have the Alliance, Ticonderoga, and Constitution. I think we will sell the Constitution, and we will look into getting... We could get an 11-mod ship. We could get, like, the Kelvin class or the Kelvin Mark II. Probably, if we were going to get a ship, I would go to the upper end of the spectrum here. So we could get the actual Constitution, the Newton Mark II. Let's see. Or we could just get more of the regular original series. Now, I know that a lot of you are fans of the original series style ships, and I am too. They might look a little dated compared to the later Star Trek series, but they are really neat, especially the more unique designs, like the Proxima class. And I mention this every time I see it. I prefer the vanilla Star Trek Legacy Proxima class over the Ultimate Universe Mod 2.2 version, but this is what we have to work with. I think I will grab a Newton Mark II, though. And the Alliance, I will... Let's see, that was a Federation class. 6,000. I could upgrade the... No, actually, I'm going to focus on refitting the fleet. How about that? Let's actually purchase these upgrades here. This is, I think that was sensors. We've got weapons and engines. Not going to be able to upgrade too much here. We have 600. What can I buy with that? Sure. Okay, and we are out of command points that we can really use. So, back to Brown's fleet. So we have now the Constitution class, USS Enterprise, the Alliance, which is a Federation class, Dreadnought here. We have the Proxima class and the USS Newton class, which is right here. Very cool looking vessel. And we will jump into whatever this next mission is. So next on the agenda is... if it loads...
Log, stardate 7115.9. Our engineers have been able to train us on the operation of the captured Klingon bird of prey. While its design is crude by our standards, its simplicity will be of assistance in this mission's objective. I have been ordered to take this vessel behind Klingon lines to gather more detailed information on the weapons platform they are building in the Cathra system. Starfleet has mobilized a strike force to destroy this platform, as we believe it is a first-strike weapon of devastating power that can and will be used against Federation bases. But for an operation of this type to be successful, and to warrant risking so many lives, we have to know for sure. The bird of prey's weapons complement isn't even close to that of the Enterprise, with only a few high-yield torpedoes and 2 disruptor cannons. I'll have to rely more upon restraint and guile than direct action. I just hope this cloaking device is advanced enough that even the Klingons can't detect it, or this operation will have been for nothing.
This fleet looks so cool. I loved seeing the Newton just hanging there in space in the background. The Enterprise looks phenomenal. I love this model with the Ultimate Universe mod, the ship model. The Bird of Prey looks, well, as birds of prey do, awesome. I'm very impressed. So this is going to be a stealth mission. So I guess let's guile our way forward and protect the Bird of Prey while it powers up its cloak device is our first objective. Any hints we have? So... technology, yes. Mark 8 photon torpedoes. Interesting. This does ring a very faint bell. Again, I've played through the campaign before, in the unmodded version of Star Trek Legacy, and I've also played through a large chunk of it modded as well, and then I had to wipe the whole computer system, so I was not able to finish it. Okay, let's not explode.
This is Enterprise.
Captain, a Klingon battle cruiser has entered the system.
Okay.
Captain, the shields are up.
So it looks like we will have to engage these guys in battle.
We have incoming Klingon vessels. Protect the Bird of Prey.
Got some lag
That will
happening.
be their most likely target.
Look at that. Isn't that so cool?
Enemy shields are vulnerable.
Oh. Problem with the Ultimate Universe mod is the frame rate is not consistent. Let's move up. I'm actually going to target this guy.
Stand by on phasers.
Moving into attack position.
There we go.
Shields are down.
Shields are down on the enemy. Torpedo is away. And let's launch 2 more, I hope. Sometimes they don't actually launch. How is this guy still around? Oh, it's because I was selecting all ships when I changed targets before. There we go. Now, come on, let me select... okay. Just the Enterprise.
Klingon target destroyed. Klingon ship spotted. Klingon
Okay, and you saw those red pulse phasers were from the Newton class.
Note that I have transferred my command to the Klingon vessel. Now let's see if the ship is worth the price we paid. Best speed into the system.
Now I just hope that that explosion didn't damage my fleet. Where did they go? Where are they going? Oh, they're going out there. Let's actually check our never mind. Let's not check the status of our ships. Let's just boldly go... which way? Find and scan at least 3 targets. So it is at my discretion. Any more hints? Same hints as before. Well, wait, let's look at the map here. We have lots of terrible things over here. We have lots of terrible things over here. We really can't... I doubt they'll let us scan and be cloaked at the same time. But let's try it. Full power to engines.
Full power to engines.
Aye, sir.
Now, usually there would be a visual effect here showing your ship while it's cloaked. That appears to not be the case right now. So, I have to kind of guess where my nose is. I can look at the map.
We've been detected. Their destroyers must be equipped with sensors that can penetrate the cloak. Evasive maneuvers, Mr. Sulu.
Well, this was not ideal, come to think of it. Okay, let's get out of here. Decloak. Wait, we've been detected, and they're not moving unless they are, actually, come to think of it. This whole fleet might be, yeah, coming after me. Of course they are. How am I supposed to get close enough to scan these things if, oh no, it's just 2D3s. It's just the 2D3s. I might be able to take them out. Okay, I did not plan to attack the entire Klingon fleet, but if it comes to that, I'm confident that I can try. I'm not confident enough I can succeed. Actually, let's look at this again. We have those D3s moving to the west. I guess the galactic west. But they are not following me specifically. They are just redeploying. Now, redeploying to where? Do not know, but I do like the fact that they're leaving this area open. So I'm going to move my ship
Let's get out of here.
here. We move so quickly. And then that Deathrite cruiser is coming back. What does that mean for me? Is he going to stay on this course, or is he going to turn? I do like also the top-down map view you get in Star Trek Legacy. Really gives you a better idea of what's going on. And if you zoom in close enough, you can actually see weapons fire coming from the ships, which is actually one of my favorite features. Deathrite cruiser is heading straight for the energy collector. And is he going to stay there? Please don't. Why are you slowing down? Just turn around, go away, leave everything open. If it wasn't for that one ship, we'd have... Okay, he's moving. He's moving. Let's adjust ourselves to here.
Take us out of here, Mr. Sulu.
I want to scan that thing. Let's cloak.
Aye, sir.
Let's wait a little bit. Let's move up to here.
Take us out of here, Mr. Sulu.
It is so fast. It is stupid fast.
Resuming course.
How close do I have to be to scan this? Let's try here.
Nothing of importance here.
Oh, does that count then? No. Because
May I
it's
respectfully remind the captain
not
that we
important.
haven't accomplished our mission, sir.
Okay, well obviously the giant weapon is going to be important.
Take us out of here, Mr. Sulu.
Nothing of importance here.
Nothing of importance there either. What are you? Klingon dock. Wait, where is that in relation to everything else? Starbase 173. Oh, it's okay. It is in this mix of stuff. Alright. I guess I'm going to head back this way.
Unable to comply, Captain. We're under attack.
You are able to comply. You are definitely able to comply. Please comply. That is a direct order. I require your compliance. Is our ship looking fine? We were under attack from something. I'm not sure what, but I'm glad that it's over there and we are over here. Gonna actually move to this location and then let our cloak recharge. About to decloak. Cloak is off. Also, our torpedo launcher is no longer lighting up. I've noticed that happens with the Birds of Prey and the Katinga-class ships as well. The battle cruisers. The torpedo launcher is usually bright red, glowing, until you cloak, and then it is no longer. So what have we found? We have found that we are not interested in at least two things. I believe the items of interest will be, however, definitely the weapon. That's a given. I'm assuming the starbase. And I don't really know about the other thing. But I'm going to move along the left-hand side here. And
take us out of here, Mr. Sulu.
Try to scan the mining facilities. Maybe the mining facility. Actually, probably the mining facility. Because whatever ore they're extracting, they might be using in that super weapon. Yeah, it's a good bet that everything over on the left side of the map is of great relevance. Okay. Our cloak is almost recharged. It's a good thing that I can scan while cloaked. Otherwise, this would be significantly more hazardous. Also, the fact that they can see me while I'm cloaked does make, like, the whole Kirk stealing the cloaking device seem next to worthless. Not completely worthless, because they still can't detect it at range. But they already have the technology to detect this cloak, and that technology is only going to improve. So unless the Federation starts developing their own cloaking devices, we're not going to stay ahead of them. And the cloak is charged up. Alright, let's cloak. We are cloaked, and let's move into maybe this distance is a good range. Maybe a little farther, I'm not sure. I'll stop it when I think 3,000 megameters is the limit for scanning. Yeah, definitely the mining facility. Let's actually let's actually stop for a second. I've lost my bearings. Okay. Mining base. Oh, we are so close, and it is unnerving. Am I close enough to do anything? I'm close enough to get shot at, that's what I am. Oh, okay, I guess not. I think we're okay. Maybe I can get pretty close to these guys. Also gotta watch my cloaks draining. Okay, cutscene.
Do you have the dilithium and deuterium ready for delivery in the amounts we agreed upon?
Our mining facility has processed enough to power hundreds of warships. Why should I give it up when you have already given me a tool of destruction unrivaled in our time?
If you do not comply, I will be forced to destroy you and your facility. This is simple logic even you can understand.
You are Vulcan. No such fire burns in your blood.
You have seen the nature of my resolve in our first encounter. Do not make me regret this arrangement, Tuknev.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were Romulan. Very well. You shall have your due, and I will also have what is mine. The Federation will be ground into dust in my wake.
That's a Vulcan ship. What would a Vulcan be doing out here? Conspiring with Klingons? Mark the scans of the Vulcan ship in our database. Maybe Starfleet can tell us something about it from its registry. Now let's get a close scan of that mining facility. We need to gather as much intelligence as we can before the attack. Mr. Sulu, slow and steady on approach. We don't want to
Of course.
attract their attention.
Of-
if we
yeah.
can help it.
Don't want to attract their attention. Totally.
Aye, sir.
Let's... Yeah, shields, please. They're gone. Shields are gone. That is, torpedo is going to hit. Great. Okay. Well, we all know who that was. And I'm really glad that happened. Okay, let's cloak in. Let's put power to engines and... Oh, darn. And shields. Oh, those did not lock on. Okay, well, now that that has occurred and we are damaged. Mining facility.
Lock phasers.
Okay, this is an actual thing we have to scan because it's giving us a countdown. Maybe they're mining chemosite. Objectives updated. Okay, we've got one of them.
May I respectfully remind the captain that we haven't accomplished our mission, sir.
And what mission is that? The thing that I just did? The thing I just accomplished? Yeah, 1 of 3 complete. We are done here. Unless we're not. Hold on. No, we are definitely done here. Everything is, everything is fine. Let's get beyond this planet so we can recharge our cloak. And I cannot repair while cloaked. So there lies another problem. Let's just do full,
Full power
speed
to
here.
engines.
Okay, let's decloak.
Aye, sir.
And repair the hull. Hull is almost done being repaired. Starbase almost disappears against this blue nebula. It takes so long. Oh, we have some visible damage on our starboard disruptor, and underneath the ship, and on the back. I feel like that's not moving at all. It might not even be worth it to repair this. Because this little bit of damage is not going to really matter. But I will sit here and repair just to make sure. Okay, we're probably only about 20 seconds away, maybe 30 seconds away from being completely repaired. No, actually, more like 10. No, it was more like 20, I think. I don't know, it's close. We're almost there. Looks fully repaired, come on. Come on, you can do it. Just, okay, I was the 30 to 40 to 50 seconds estimate is probably more correct. What could possibly be being repaired when it's fully repaired? Why? Ah, there we go. Okay, cloak.
Aye, sir.
Full power to engines.
Auxiliary power to the engines.
Let's go scan this. That's a huge station, actually. Look at the size of that. It's like a dock right next to it. What the heck? Okay, scanning time.
Initiate scan.
Nothing to report at this time, Captain.
Lock phasers. This is of no tactical value. We'll continue scouting the system.
Okay. I guess the giant starbase was not that interesting. Tell you what, I'm gonna run over here and decloak, charge the cloak, come back and scan this thing, and then I guess the stuff on the right side is important. Decloaking. Okay, cloak is being charged. I do love the lighting in Star Trek Legacy. All the little lights on the models flashing. Again, this game is 2000, I think 2006. So just keep that in mind. This is pretty... I mean, again, this is the Ultimate Universe mod, but I'm pretty sure this is the regular Bird of Prey model. So just keep that in mind. This is an old game. These are old graphics, but it still looks not bad. Now, of course, if they were to remake Star Trek Legacy today with like the most modern game engine and graphics, and it would completely blow me away. That would be phenomenal. But they probably won't. They probably will not. Our cloak is almost fully recloaked. Everything looks good. And we are cloaked. We're gonna move in. Come on, there we go.
Auxiliary power to the engines.
Alright. Moving towards the giant death weapon. And no one suspects a thing. You have a bunch of Stalker-class ships out here. Something bad might happen here. I'm not sure what, but I feel like something bad happens. I'm gonna turn away.
This is it. The weapons platform.
No kidding.
Scans support my worst fears. Starfleet won't waste any time ordering an assault once they receive these reports. It appears the weapon is unfinished. Maybe we can give them a little surprise before we go. Set them back until we have a chance to return in force. Power to weapons. Prepare to fire.
Of course we're gonna shoot it. Okay, wait a second. What are we actually supposed to shoot at? Disable the sensor array. Ah, okay. Can't fire while cloaked.
Accomplished our mission, sir.
I can't seem to decloak. Let's,
May I respectfully remind the captain that we haven't accomplished our mission, sir. Unable to comply, Captain. We're under attack.
Aye, sir. I don't know how long you can
Okay, there we go.
The shields are falling.
I'd appreciate not being here any longer.
Noted in the log.
I suggest we arm our weapons and raise shields now in case of trouble, Captain.
Let us
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yep.
Warp 3.
Whew, you know, for being unfinished, really packs a punch. I'm not gonna waste all that time repairing. Probably gonna have some torpedoes chasing after us. I don't think they disappear. Unless they did not lock on. Full power to shields.
All power to the shields.
Aye, sir.
Let's get those back up. If we got space, you know, it has 3 dimensions. I could just go over everything and just travel across the map that way. Thing is, if I... incoming torpedo.
This is
Now
no
the shields
challenge.
go up.
Tell me where I can find an opponent worthy of my
If I travel using the map screen, it takes me down to the same plane as all the other ships. So, that's why if you want to avoid large groups of enemies, it's best to just do the piloting manually. Now, we do have a vessel really, I'd spent probably way too many torpedoes on that. That's okay, though. Only have 2 left. That's less okay. I wanted to make sure I got that thing on the first go, though. Alright, we are closing. Full power to weapon? Nope, that's engines. That's what I meant to say. Getting ready to cloak. Cloaking now. What are you? It's a D-14. Okay, cool. And the shipyards.
Initiate scan. Prepare to launch photons.
Why? Why would you say that? Why are we... Am I supposed to destroy everything I scan? Is that what this is?
Load torpedo tube. Stand by to launch.
I advise save.
Excellent work. Uhura, signal Commodore April.
I don't
Send him
know.
a copy of all scans on the weapon and hard targets we've located in the system. Request clearance to launch an offensive immediately. Also, send a Priority 1 message to Starfleet Command. Request any intelligence they may have on the Vulcan ship we encountered, and tell them to hurry. I don't have a good feeling about this one.
Me too, neither. Okay, yeah, we just had to scan everything. Well, that actually went pretty well. We did not die. And we've gathered intel on the Klingon superweapon, and also you heard that Admiral April, which I can only assume is the same April as Captain Robert April, the first captain of, at least I think he was the first captain of the Constitution-class Enterprise. So, that took just over 24 minutes. We lost nothing, we killed also nothing. We took out a sensor array, I want to point out. Achieved all of our objectives, and we are about to launch a major offensive on this Klingon superweapon. And what the heck is Terrell doing here? That is something we will hopefully find out shortly. So, if you guys enjoyed this next episode of the Star Trek Legacy campaign, then please feel free to leave the video a like, and if you are not subscribed and you want to see more Star Trek Legacy, I am actually going to immediately record the next episode of this immediately after this one. So stick around because there is more Star Trek Legacy following, so again, please subscribe if you want to see more because it will be happening. If for whatever reason you guys did not enjoy this video, maybe it was a little boring, I apologize for that. It's kind of the nature of this mission, but the next one I think will be pretty exciting. So again, if you didn't like the video, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments section and let me know what it is that I can do to better improve the next videos that I produce so that hopefully you guys will find some enjoyment when you watch them. And I'm going to get started here with the next episode, so I have nothing really more to say. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. As always, I am Foxtrot Delta, and I will see you very shortly, probably tomorrow, I'm hoping, or sometime later this week. Either way, I will have the footage produced, and I will be editing it shortly thereafter, so I will see you when that happens.